Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the crib. Welcome back. It's good to see you. You missed me, didn't you? You missed me. You missed me. Not everybody who's in the gym every day, you didn't miss me because you see this ugly face every day. So, whatever. But people who aren't in here, who do subscribe to the channel, all 4 of you, good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Look, I've been busy. I had a lot going on. It's been about a month. What have I been doing? I've been a husband. I've been a good one. I've been a dad. I've been a good one. I've been a business owner. Massive Performance is doing good. That's where we're shooting this at right now. Lunchbox is doing good, still growing. We got a lot going on with that. I've been working on some background information for the channel. So I've got about 6 videos lined up for you guys. So our breaks won't be quite as long this time. And I don't know if you can tell, man, I've been working out. Now, I've been lifting. I'm not dropping weight. It's the season to put some size on. So, got a little back gains, got some chest gains. Hoodies fit me a little good. Everything else, keep it to yourself. And, if you can see the legs in here, my calves aren't going to grow. So anybody who's got jokes like, oh man, his calves are kind of small. Yeah, well, your face is ugly. So take that with you, okay? Good. All right, listen, before we get started, I know you guys have a short attention span. I just want to say that I've noticed, my videos, the ones that are about 15 minutes, maybe 18 minutes, right there in that range, you guys are killing those. So if this looks like a lot, trust me, I'm going to wrap this up in about 12 minutes, just so I can make sure you guys are watching this video, okay? Because anything longer than that, y'all are like, I'm doing some other shit, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So first off, before I start, I do want to say this. Shout out to my daughter, Coriana. This is her 3rd semester in a row with straight A's. I am so proud of you. She is kicking ass. This is also her 3rd time in a row with perfect attendance. So homegirl is doing her homework. Homegirl is doing her work at school. Homegirl's actually going to school. So I just want to tell you right now, Dad is proud of you. Dad loves you. You are doing an amazing job. She's also one hell of a softball player. She is an awesome field hockey player. And we're about to find out what kind of basketball player she is. If she's anything like her pawpaw, she's going to be a hellified basketball player. If she's anything like her dad, she is going to be ass, son. Because I was not good. I was not good at all. And so hopefully she takes after my dad. Because if it's after me, she's going to be ass, son. So, honey, I hope you're like Pawpaw, because if you're like Dad, we're just gonna stick to field hockey and softball, okay? But listen, keep kicking ass in the classroom, okay? Dad is proud of you. You're doing an amazing job. The sky's the limit. Fucking universe is the limit, okay? You can do whatever you want, honey. I'm proud of you and I love you, all right? Good. Now, I say all that to say this. Sleep, the ultimate recovery technique. Now, we live in America. We have this thing called grind culture. Hustle, grind, hustle, get to the bag. 100%, 24 hours, 365, go get it, no sleep. Let me tell you something, man. That sounds cute until you've done that shit long enough. And then your ass is tired, then you're burnt out, you're fucking lazy, you're groggy, you don't want to talk to anybody, you got those bags under your eyes, your skin is all nasty. We're not doing that. You know why? Because we're going to work on our sleep, because out of all the things that you can be doing in your life, out of the cold plunges, out of the cold tubs, out of the saunas, sleep is Mother Nature's way of getting your ass back up on your feet, ready to kick some more ass, okay? So I'm going to wrap this thing up for you, okay? I'm going to go through some things. If you guys got any questions, go in the chat, go in the comments, ask me whatever you want to ask me. Instagram page is Massive Performance 22. The Facebook page is Massive Performance. Man, ask me some questions. Let me know what you got, man. I'm here for you, okay? I'm here for you. All right, so listen, your circadian clock, your circadian rhythm, okay? Your body has several internal clocks. They're called your circadian clocks, okay? They follow a 24-hour rhythm, and that's called your circadian rhythm, okay? They're 24 hours. Some of them are a little bit longer than 24 hours. That's going to depend upon the person, okay? But when we're talking about the circadian clock, okay, your main one is located in your brain. So that's going to be right here. But there's several others that are located throughout the organs that are in your body. So what are we talking about? We're talking about that mind-body connection, right? So everything is working together, okay? It's just not up here. Your entire body has to be in sync. We talked about that with our diet, okay? We talked about that with exercise as well. So your sleep is not going to be any different, okay? Now listen, these internal clocks, they're going to be in sync with your environment. So I want you to pay attention to this, okay? If you're working outside, I don't know how many farmers are watching this. I don't even know how many farmers exist anymore. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Anybody that's working outside a lot throughout the day, your body is naturally going to be in sync more with Mother Nature, okay? You get natural sunlight in, you're getting that air. Say you're up and early, you're up early, early in the morning. You're clocking out 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're getting in. You're kind of in that natural cycle, the sun rising, the sun setting, and things like that, okay? Let's juxtapose that to people who are inside the office all day, okay? You're inside, you're at a cubicle, even someone like me. I mean, I am up all damn day most of the time, but a lot of my days are spent inside. I'm in the gym, I'm in the kitchen, I'm doing different things, okay? So I've got a lot of artificial lights that are going on right now, okay? You see the blinking lights that are on here from Club Massive, so I'm not really out in the sun. That can mess with you a little bit. So when it says it depends on your environment, that artificial light, it says phone here, but also being inside, also the amount of caffeine that you're drinking. These things right here can disrupt your sleep and your wakefulness cycles, okay? Now, certain things that are gonna help you when we talk about getting outside, doing our exercise, let's talk about those 45-minute walks that we talked about earlier, right? So if you're in here, if you're working out at Massive, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, we're going on 3 45-minute walks per week. Those are excellent. You're getting outside. I'm not walking in the morning. Usually I'm later in the day. I'm getting the kids on the bus earlier in the day. I'm doing things like that. But getting up early, getting that walk out of the way, getting out, getting that sunlight on, these things are actually really good for you. These things are actually keeping you in sync with Mother Nature, and they're going to help you later on at night when it's time for you to lay down and calm down and get to sleep, okay? Now, let's talk about your light and dark cycle, okay? These are influences on the brain, and so what we just talked about, these are gonna help you release melatonin. That melatonin increases in the evening and it peaks in the early morning. This is what's gonna help you get to sleep. Any of y'all got those badass kids that don't wanna go to sleep at night, and so you pop them little melatonin gummies in? I know you've done it. You can sit back and you're like, I would never do that. Yeah, a lot of y'all have. Kids are running around. As much as we medicate our children in America, some of y'all have been like, well, I'm not giving Ritalin, but I give that motherfucker some melatonin at night so he can take his ass to bed. I get it. I'm not judging you, okay? It is what it is. But the amount of melatonin, how it's going to be released, is going to depend upon you getting outside and you being in rhythm with Mother Nature, okay? Now listen, when you're exposed to light, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that naturally prepares your body to wake up. So if you're under these lights all day, you're in a warehouse all day, and I know you're moving and I know you're working, that's fair enough, but you've constantly got these lights being beamed on you all day. And really, that's the American way right now. A lot of us are inside, 80% of the time. We've got a bunch of lights coming down on us 80% of the time. That's gonna mess with you. That's gonna mess with your ability to your sleep and your wakefulness cycle. That's gonna mess with your ability to calm yourself down at night, get yourself in the bed, and get some rest, okay? Now, I'm gonna bounce that over to here, and I'm gonna talk about something that a lot of you may not know about, okay? So, adenosine, okay? This is a neurotransmitter that produces sleep drive, okay? As your body uses energy, your brain produces adenosine, okay? So look, as your body uses energy, so as you're up, as you are moving, as you are doing things, as you are active, as you are participating in life, working out, getting your cardio in, whatever the hell it is that you're doing, your body's producing this neurotransmitter, okay? Your sleep drive is what's gonna help your body maintain that sleepfulness, wakefulness cycle, okay? When you're deprived of your sleep, it's gonna make you sleep longer, heavier, and more intensely. How many of you guys have went like 4 or 5 days and only got a little bit of sleep? New moms can testify to this right here, okay? I had an intern right now, her name is Jaren, she's doing an amazing job. She'll tell you about this. Because homegirl comes in here some morning looking tired as fuck, all right? And I know why, because she's got a little one and he ain't sleeping like that. I remember having Tywin, I remember having Tyrion. I remember when Coriana was a baby, her little straight A making ass. And they all want to sleep. And I'm just dad, okay? I'm just dad, so I would find a way to get some sleep because, kids are calling out for mom. So I remember her not getting any sleep, okay? And you know what that's like. You go 3 or 4 days, you're only getting about 3-4 hours of sleep. The next thing you know, you might get that one day off. Somebody might come take the kids. Maybe you've been working and you got a weekend off. We're looking for the weekends, right? Next thing you know, you lay down in the bed, you close your eyes, it's 9 o'clock. You wake up the next morning and it's 9 o'clock. Your ass was out. That's what happens, okay? So that's part of us maintaining a healthy sleep cycle, okay? Now, if you guys are familiar with our workouts, so we're gonna talk about this a lot more in coming up videos right here. You're talking about adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP, okay? That's the energy currency of your cells, okay? It's what stores and provides energy for you, okay? So you're gonna burn ATP as we're active, okay? So the more energy that you expend, the more your ATP is broken down, okay? The more adenosine that's being released into your brain, into your bloodstream, okay? The more sleep is gonna be required. So what are we getting? What are we saying? What we're saying is the more your ass is moving, the busier that you are, the more active that you are, the more sleep that you're gonna need, okay? So this notion that you can just grind, hustle, get it, and not get any sleep and just let that go, that's a myth, man. That is a myth. Listen, you need to start to prioritize this stuff right here, okay? You need more sleep. You need more sleep. And I know I got listen right here saying, Green, you might not be able to say it. Listen to what I'm saying to you, okay? You need to get more sleep. Now, I got this green right here and I got this green right here. I'm gonna link these two together at the end because I'm gonna ask you guys to ask me about caffeine. Now, one thing I will say about caffeine, when you think about caffeine, you think about caffeine being a stimulant, and it is. But caffeine's main purpose is to be an adenosine blocker, okay? And that's not something that we really know about, right? So when you're chugging down these bangs, and I'm talking to me, when you're chugging down these C4s that I'm seeing everywhere now, and they taste amazing, I'm not gonna say I haven't had them. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm not talking to myself in this video, okay? Are you seeing this? I'm not sleeping that much, okay? I could use a little bit of rest, all right? Some of us are using caffeine to make sure that we're doing hustle, grind. That adenosine is being blocked by that caffeine. So you're sitting here thinking, I'm just giving myself energy. I'm giving myself energy. No, what you're doing is you're blocking the neurotransmitters that are coming from you naturally that's telling your ass to chill out for a minute, get some sleep so I can recharge your body. If you're not doing that, what are you missing? You're missing the recovery. You're missing the time to get some rest and get yourself together, okay? You're missing the ability to get yourself prepared for that workout. You're missing the ability to think you can do these damn videos and not take a month off, right? Okay, cool. Now, let's go down here to your sleep phases, okay? So listen, sleep phases, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this. I think people are really familiar with this a lot. So you know, you got your sleep phases and you got your stages, okay? So your phases, you got REM stage and you got non-REM stage, okay? So we know what's going on with that. Your cycle starts over every 80 to 100 minutes, okay? So let's go down to the stages of sleep. So stage 1, you're just getting sleep. You know, you're kind of like, I'm asleep, I'm up. That's what that is right there, okay? Stage 2, your ass is asleep. You're good, you're down for a while, knocked out, right? Stage 3, deep sleep. Typically this happens earlier in the evening right here. So you get that deep sleep when you're like, yo, dude was knocked out, sis was knocked out. 2 and 3, that's these two right here, okay? And then you got your REM sleep, okay? Typically REM sleep is later in the night, earlier into the morning, okay? Your brain activity is more similar to waking hours, okay? Usually you're dreaming more during this phase right here. That's not to say that you're not dreaming in other phases because you can, but typically you're dreaming more right here, okay? You don't get much REM sleep, okay, in colder temperatures. When it's cold, even though you do want a colder environment, we're gonna touch on that right here, you're not getting very much REM sleep when it's cold because your body doesn't regulate its temperature well when you're in REM stage. So even though that room might be cold, you're under those covers, that's not really happening. So really pay attention to these two right here. And so that deep sleep and deep sleep are really important, okay? We focus a lot on REM stage and there's a lot of research behind that. But I'm telling you right now, 2 and 3 are very important also, okay? Typically you go through about 4 or 6 sleep cycles per night, all right? It's common to wake up between those cycles too. So if you're a person like me, you know, you're waking up 3 or 4 times a night. Sometimes you get up to go pee. Sometimes you're just waking up going, waking up, what the hell am I up for? Checking your clock, hopefully not checking your cell phone. There's no reason to be checking your cell phone at 3 in the morning. I'm married, there's no reason for me to be checking my cell phone at 3 in the morning. Some of y'all, you check your cell phone at 3 in the morning, do what you gotta do, right? But listen, that's natural. So if you're waking up throughout the night a couple of times, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just what's going on with your body, okay? Let's wrap this thing up. All right. Experts recommend that you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. I know what you're saying. You're saying the same thing that I said when I saw that, and I was like, who the hell is getting 7 to 9 hours per sleep a night, right? I mean, seriously, who's doing that? It says right here that the American average is 6.8 hours of sleep. So I mean, you're talking, that's 0.2. You're getting 20 minutes less sleep than the bottom part of that. But this is the average. So that means half of y'all are down, half of us are up, okay? I'm letting you know right now, this ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. I'm somewhere between like that 4 to 5 range. That's not good. Any of y'all who are in the 4 to 5 range with me, you know what life is like right here, okay? We're living on the edge. We are living on the edge. Let me tell you something. I've actually tried lately in this month that I haven't been here to prioritize my sleep a little bit because it's something that I've needed to do. You can feel your body breaking down some, you know, and whether it's your mental health, your physical health, you know when you need to kind of change some things up to get some things working for you, okay? So let's talk about your sleep hygiene. Your sleep hygiene are behaviors and practices that promote sleep and sleep duration, okay? So these are things that you're gonna do kind of like, you know, regular hygiene to clean yourself up so you can be cute when you go out so your ass ain't funky and looking crazy, right? So your sleep hygiene are things you're gonna do to prepare you to go to sleep. Number 1, consistent sleep schedule. Once again, a lot of y'all are like, where do you do that at? It's tough. If you're all over the place, if you're moving around like I am, moving around like a lot of you guys are, it's tough to do. You got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids like I do, a consistent sleep schedule is something that you pray for. These are things that we're working on. But this is something that's important, man. If you can really get yourself up at the same time every day, get yourself down at the same time every night, that's really gonna promote good sleep hygiene for you, okay? Prioritize sleep. I used to laugh at people who like, hey man, I'm in the bed at 8:30. There's still people now I laugh at because, you know, I'll do a post and I'll say something like, yeah man, I posted it at 9:30 last night, you didn't see it? And they're like, nah dude, I'm in the bed by 9:15. I'm like, fuck, how you sleep by 9:15? Well, they're prioritizing sleep. They're doing better than I'm doing and their asses are waking up at 4 o'clock ready to kick ass the next day, right? All right, responsible napping. Let me tell you something, I do nap. I am a napper, I'm not gonna lie to you, your boy will get a nap in here. And out of all the things on this list that I do well, I am responsible when I nap because I'm about a 20-minute napper. You wanna keep these things short, okay? This shouldn't be like, you know, a 2-hour ordeal. That's not a nap, all right? That's going back to sleep, okay? You're gonna wake up groggy, you're gonna wake up mad, irritable, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Why? Because your circadian rhythm is off. That's why. 20 minutes. It's like turning off your cell phone for a second and rebooting that thing, right? Kick it back in, get ready to roll. Healthy habits. Alcohol before bed, let's get rid of that, all right? Cell phones, sitting in your bed, flipping through that cell phone, all those blue lights get into your eyes, all that artificial light, that's gonna keep you up, man. Those are stimulants, man. They're gonna mess with your circadian clock, they're gonna mess with your rhythm, they're gonna keep you up. Remember your light-dark cycle. All these things are working together, okay? That's some 2 arrows. You might think, what the hell did he just do there? That's an arrow going both ways, okay? But those are part of your healthy habits, okay? So you wanna get rid of that cell phone. Move that cell phone away from the bed, man. Replace that cell phone with the book. Put that Kindle over there. Get you a real book. Open that book up. Ladies that I train, Lisa, Thelma, these ladies that are reading 175 books a year, they get it. Get into your book, man. Get some interest. You might, whatever you can read online, trust me, you can read in the book, okay? Go to the bookstore. Yes, they still have bookstores. Find something you like, fiction, nonfiction, whatever the hell it is. Put that by the bed when it's time to go. You got that thing right there. Also, let's not drink caffeine. Let's get rid of that coffee 2 hours before bed. We should be cutting off caffeine middle of the day anyway, okay? So who am I talking to? You're talking to this guy. If you're trying to be asleep by 11 at night, sucking down that third bang of the day at 8 o'clock ain't it, okay? So you really gotta work on those habits, okay? This one's gonna be a little bit tougher for some people, okay? And then right here, you got number 5. This is mine right here. A relaxing bedroom environment, huh? You know what I'm saying? Candles, huh? Get the curtains, nice dark curtains, got the nice satin sheets on, huh? Got that, who sleeps with the box fan? All right, leave something in the comments if you got a box fan. Because I'm telling you right now, 90% of people have to sleep with it. I can't sleep without it. You know what I'm saying? With the little fan. If I don't have a box fan on, I'm not sleeping. But those things are important. And all you psychopaths out there who sleep without a box fan, I don't know how you get to sleep, but us normal folks, that's part of a relaxing bedroom environment, okay? Like, dude, I'm not going on vacation without the fan. I'm being dead ass serious. Like, my wife and I'll be packing to go somewhere, and like, we'll be like, all right, we got everything. Got toothpaste, toothbrushes, got the kids. You got the fan? All right, go back in and get the fan. Fuck is wrong with you? Like, yeah, you gotta have the fan. That's a relaxing bedroom environment, okay? Now, let me tell you something else too while we're talking about sleep hygiene, because I'm never gonna miss an opportunity to suggest this, okay? Especially to my married couples, okay? I'm talking to my married people here. But listen, I'm not hating either, okay? And I'm old enough and I'm mature enough to realize that some of y'all are shacking up. And I'm not passing judgment on you, okay? I was shacking up before I was married too, okay? It is what it is. No judgment here. Listen, you got this relaxing bedroom environment. You want to do some healthy habits, huh? You want to prioritize that sleep. You want to get in a consistent sleep schedule. One of these healthy habits that you can build up is you and your partner getting busy before bed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Listen, normalize getting it in 4, 5, 12 times a week before bed to get some sleep, okay? Listen, you want to do some responsible napping, get a little afternoon delight there around 12 or 1 o'clock. Slide home for a little lunch break, you know what I mean? Get it in, a little 20-minute nap, back to work, huh? You wanna cut that caffeine out? You wanna get off that phone some? Get after it, you know what I'm saying? Listen, just my advice as a fitness professional, okay? As a married man, as a father, as a fitness professional, I'm recommending that. It's good exercise, good for the heart too. Good cardio. All right, so listen, wrap this thing up. Listen, what are the effects of you trying to grind all the time? What are the effects of you not getting enough sleep? All right, just a couple. Obesity. Listen, if your ass is up, your ass is eating. Keep it $1.50, man. A lot of you people who do intermittent fasting, who like to do, I eat, every 12 hours, every 16 hours. What's one of the main things they tell you to do? One of the main things they tell you to do is get your rest. You know why? Because if your ass is asleep, you ain't eating, okay? When you're up, typically you're gonna be on an eating schedule. If not, you're gonna be eating whatever the hell you wanna eat whenever you want to eat it, all right? That's gonna cause you to gain some weight. Your ass ain't moving. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, getting the right amount of sleep, that's gonna cause you to gain some weight, okay? Heart problems. What we're talking about right here is your blood pressure going up. Listen, if you're not getting enough sleep, man, it's gonna cause your blood pressure to spike a little bit. Insulin management. Your chances of getting type 2 diabetes go up considerably if you're not getting enough sleep, okay? And that's one thing that's important. You need to focus on that in your immuno health. Just your ability to ward off diseases, ward off sicknesses, get rid of viruses and things like that, that's gonna go down considerably if you're not getting enough sleep too, okay? So the bottom line is, and I got it written down here at the bottom, guys, get some sleep. Get some sleep, man. Listen, I know 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night might seem like a lot. If you're up, I got a 5 o'clock group. If you're up, whatever you gotta do, say you're leaving the house at 4:30. Get in bed by 10. That's still not a lot. That's what, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen, that's 6.5 hours. So you're right there at the average. You're right there with the typical American. So, and you just look at that, and it really took me a lot to tell you to go to bed at 10, because I'm not in the bed at 10, guys. So this is tough. In our culture, in America right now, doing this is hard. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you can find a way to get your sleep in, to prioritize your sleep, to just get on a consistent schedule, man. And a lot of that's gonna come from our habits. A lot of that's just gonna come from getting outside, walking, getting in Mother Nature, not drinking as much caffeine, getting your ass off your phone, getting out in the sunlight. A lot of that's gonna come from working out, moving, okay? Lifting some weights, doing your cardio. We can just get back to basics, just basic stuff. I'm not saying you're gonna be sitting back getting 9 hours of sleep a night, but I am gonna say you're gonna be doing better, okay? So if there's one thing that we wanna work on, leaving 2022, going into 2023 to promote better health, physical, spiritual, mental, emotional health, I think sleep is one of those things, okay? So if we're talking about goals coming up, let's try to prioritize our sleep, okay? Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, like, share, and subscribe. If you want any relationship info, I'm messing with you. But no, like, share, and subscribe to the page. I'm trying to get you guys another video midweek next week. I got one coming on hydration. I think that's important also. You got a bunch of people chugging a bunch of water, and they don't know what they're chugging all this water for. So we're gonna get into exactly what you're doing. So we got that coming up. Stay tuned. Tell your friends about us. Peace.